the second seed loaf, sunflower and pepita or pumpkin seed. So I'm doing it in the I'm grinding the seeds in the hand coffee grinder, and it's not too bad. It's making them a little bit coarse. So that's what it looks like, and I think that's not too bad for a loaf. I think that even if there was some full seeds in there, a loaf would be fine with that sort of thing happening. Just wanted to test it because I thought, well, if anyone, because I didn't say a hand coffee grinder, so I just thought, yeah, tips for anyone who hasn't got electricity and they want to blend. So that's it. All right, it's ready. Okay, turn it off. Get it out. Oh, it does look all right. Looks all right. Looks all right. Hang on. Let's get a chopping board. Can you see me? Oh, here we go. Okay. Chopping board, chopping board. Oh, it's crazy. Like, I'm just trying to... Oh, I know what it is. I've got too much up and not enough down. Okay. That's what it is. All right. Yes, got it. So, to read the instructions, it says to pop this out of the tin with the parchment paper and plonk it on a cutting board. So I've done that. It's fairly flat. It's not a huge, thick loaf or anything. I think if I was to make it again, I'm going to try putting some tapioca flour in there and see what happens. So I'm going to get a bread cutting knife. Look out. This is still hot, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be doing this when it's hot. There were no instructions about whether to cut it cold or whether to cut it hot. So I'm going to try hot first, and then I may go to cold. So I think if you're going to eat it on a plate, you'd probably have a nice slice like that. I will just get a plate. And so it looks quite beautiful. I mean, that looks really lovely. I mean, if you made up some nice sauce to go with that. All right, the taste, and it says to cut it up into pieces before freezing it. I might cut another piece because that's the end part. So this, okay. Mmm. 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 I mean, I think I'd put some onion in it and really, you know, make it a little bit, but I don't know, I haven't tasted it yet. So don't start commenting till you've tasted it. All right. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 Okay. So that's it. Didn't rise much. I mean, you could even almost make it cake-like by adding some baking powder and a few other things, which I'm thinking about. I'm already thinking about changing the recipe up. Oh, good Lord, because people keep saying to me, why do you keep changing the recipes and everything, and then you have disaster after disaster? And I think, yeah, because that's how good things are made. That's how brilliant things are made. It's when you muck around with stuff. I mean, this is edible on its own. It's really fine. It's light, light to taste. It's just eating it like this. It's not crumbly or anything. It's holding together really well, and I'm enjoying that. Like I said, with a little sauce poured over the top, this would be actually quite good as a meal with a few vegetables on the side. It is supposed to be like a, you know, nut loaf. Yeah, quite good. So when you're thinking of loaves, and I don't want to start talking about, you know, why are you talking about meatloaf when you know, it's vegetarian? It's because, you know, if you're trying to get that flavour, it needs a bit of onion in it for sure. And then that's a bit moist, so you would have to, when you chop that up, you'd have to do it fine, and that would add moisture to it, so it may then affect it. So maybe by putting a little bit of tapioca flour or potato flour in it, that would actually then counteract that moistness. So next time I make it, definitely going to make this one again. It's a keeper. And of course okay, I'll try a bit of the crust to make sure it's not too chewy. Mmm. 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 And like most of the crusts, you know, we like to keep that for ourselves because it tastes the best. But all right, well, sorry about not being able to fit it all in, but I've got things to do. I can't hang around talking for 45 minutes. Get yourself, you know, if you haven't got your electricity, don't forget coffee grinder works well. I would forego the wooden mortar and pestle. A stone one would probably work a lot better. But if you have electricity, of course, your electric coffee grinder would do the best. Just find your own way. Okay. Oh God, that song's stuck in my head now. Anyway, it's the only way. All right, so I'm glad I've shown you that recipe. Next time I make it, I'm going to be, doing something weird with it. Don't know what yet, but I'm going to be doing something weird. How it turns out, nobody knows. Anyway, I thought I'd show you that, and I will catch you later. Bye. Oh.